This is day 4, right? Day 4 homework. Make the delete button work. Some of you already did. Make it work. Make sure it still works now that we're doing it in this fancy way. Make the delete button work if you haven't already. Predictable. So since that was part of yesterday's too, it's not going to be super mega bonus credit or anything to do more. That's just going to be a base thing. Make the fave button do something. I could suggest something specific. Make the fave button change the style of the list item in some way. Change the background color, add a border, insert a picture of a dog, whatever.
Does the underscore around it just mean a button always?
No, so this is Markdown. I haven't talked about Markdown syntax too much. We talked about the fact that this is an H1, this is an H2. This makes a bulleted list, right? Putting the stars there. Putting an underscore around something italicizes it. So when this is actually viewable in the README, it'll be in italics. Put a couple stars around something to make it bold. Truth is, it's the number that you put there, not which symbol you use. Underscores and stars are actually the same in Markdown. But if you were writing this in plain text, putting a couple stars there is kind of the equivalent of bold. So that does bold. Putting underscores, like when I send a text and I want to italicize something, I just do that. So truth is, 2 underscores would actually bold it, and 1 star would italicize it. But generally, this is how people write Markdown. So since I'm actually putting this in the README, this will be visible. So let's do that. Was it already bonus credit to remove it from the array as well? Okay, so make the delete button work. It's implied. It does both things. Bonus credit. Make the fave button also change the object in the array. For example, little code fence here. You'll see how this looks on the README. Like that. Put a property on there for whether it's faved. Set it to true or false. Super mega bonus credit. Add buttons to move the flick up and down the list. Make the buttons also change their place in the array. If this is all a piece of cake to you, let's give you some super mega bonus credit hyperfighting. It's supposed to be hard. Don't worry. Allow users to edit the names of the flicks in the list after they're added. Wouldn't it be nice if we could make that span, the span here where the flick name is, if we could make that span's content editable? Wouldn't it be neat if we could make that span's content editable? That's the thing you should Google to figure this out. You can do it. I believe in you. So now when you look at my repo out there, you'll see the homework is actually in the README. So I'm not going to put it in Slack. I will put a link to my repository though, because it wasn't out there yet. All right. Have a good one. Enjoy your resumes.